Hello again. As previously mentioned, this video contains more reasons for you to register for this inheritance tax tutorial. The first thing is our promise to you. Our promise is this: you will learn a lot more in this program than you currently know about inheritance tax. It will put you on a solid journey, a certain path to saving your family hundreds of thousands of pounds by avoiding inheritance tax. As I said in the last video, the problem with avoiding inheritance tax is that the solutions are multifaceted. You are probably frustrated by spending hours searching the internet to find out enough to help you make sensible decisions on this complex subject. It seems as if there are no definitive answers in one place. There is now. This is what this program is all about. It is about finding solutions to the legal aspects, the tax aspects and the financial aspects all in one place. It stops all the contradictory advice you get from lots of different firms with different skills. It explains how we can help you solve your personal inheritance tax problem. Once you have sent us all the relevant information we ask for and we fully understand your situation and what you are trying to achieve, we will make a tailor-made plan of recommendations just for you. This plan is designed for you only. It takes into account your present needs, your future needs, and how best to solve your inheritance tax problem. We will recommend the best solutions for you to help you understand those solutions and then help implement them on your behalf. So, why use our program? I have spent most of my working life in finance. I started out my journey on leaving school and worked for the Queen's Bank, Coutts & Co. in the City of London in their stocks and shares department. I started out as a financial advisor 24 years ago with Lloyds Bank and then Barclays, and then set up my own company as an independent financial advisor 20 years ago. I started specialising in inheritance tax around 17 years ago. I built Bluebond about 15 years ago as a specialist tax planning company because after many years I realised that the biggest value I was bringing to clients was in this specialist area of inheritance tax advice. Since then, I have spent 17 years in specialising on advising and helping hundreds of clients to avoid and eliminate their inheritance tax problems. To be honest, it's very unlikely you will present me with a situation I have not come across before and solved for other clients. So how does our process work? We work closely with high quality lawyers, tax consultants and independent financial advisors to implement the advice we give you. We bring all the solutions under one roof so you can deal with one highly experienced advisor from Bluebond, and we deal with all of our specialist partners. We will recommend the most suitable and cost-effective solutions for you. We want you to be delighted with our service. As such, we will continue to meet with you annually if required to ensure that the solutions you have in place are effective in case of tax changes or your own circumstances change. Taking the whole picture into account, we engage and pay our tried and tested legal and financial specialists to ensure that they are doing a good job on your behalf. They do great work as they are highly professional, but they also want the repeat business that they get from us. The fees you will be charged will be fully disclosed to you before we agree to proceed. However, rest assured the fees that we charge will be insignificant compared to the amount of money that you save your family. We will put our tried and tested 10-step process into place, which will take about 10 hours of your time from beginning to end. But let's put that into perspective. If we save you around £100,000, and that's quite low for most of our clients, that works out to be about £10,000 per hour, which is a pretty good rate of return in anybody's books. So what should you do? Okay, this is what we want you to do. Very simply, register for this tutorial. Inheritance tax is complicated, and understanding how it works and how to solve your problem is simply the first step. It does not matter at what stage you are at. Just researching or actively looking for help. This video tutorial will move you forward in one giant leap. I promise you, you will be surprised at how much information you will get from this tutorial. Just start the journey, start solving your problem and sign up for the tutorial. There is no risk. This education program is completely free, and after you have finished it, you will be entitled to a free Q&A webinar with myself to answer any questions you may have. You really have nothing to lose but an awful lot to gain from registering from this program. If you want to pass the video link on to your children so they can participate in the decision process, that's fine too. So now, a small word of warning. If you have already done any research at all on inheritance tax, you will know it normally takes around 7 years to place your assets outside of your estate for inheritance tax purposes. Unfortunately, the number of times I've struggled to help people in the best way is simply because they have left it too late. They make it much more difficult and more risky to solve their problem because they leave it too late. Now, I understand the reasons. We are all human. When information is complex and decisions are difficult, we tend to delay. We tend to procrastinate, hoping something will change. This is exactly what the taxman wants you to do. There is also currently a government review being carried out on inheritance tax. So let me ask you this. When was the last time they changed the tax for the better as far as the wealthy are concerned? Right, you may not feel wealthy. However, if your estate is going to be over $1 million when you die, HMRC is going to tax you as wealthy. And they will want a big slice of that pie, which could have gone to your children and grandchildren instead. So if you take too long, they will get quite a big slice of that pie. So it's time to decide. This video is coming to a close, so what are you going to do? Register for a free, no obligation education program and start solving your problem, or continue to delay and don't take the positive action you need to take to solve your problem. The problem never gets any better by delay. It simply gets worse. So do not fall into that trap of delay. Start taking action by registering now. Just fill in your name, your email address and hit the register button. It's really that simple. Register now, it's free, you've got nothing to lose. Thank you very much for listening, and bye for now. Thank you.